Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Senior Giraffe, and we are here back yet again on play.technoclash.net for another Clash episode. Now, in the last episode, we went ahead and we upgraded our hoe as far as we possibly could, but for me, it wasn't enough. So we're gonna go ahead and start this episode off immediately by upgrading our hoe even further. Now, the plan in this episode, guys, is I want to really focus on building up our base. We have a lot of resources on the right side, and also automation, because I don't like doing wood and I don't like doing ore, so I really want to automate those two. Now, I haven't been on in a while, so when we go to our base, we should get a lot of resources, although I was told in the comments that our base is horrible. It is, it's really bad. I'll show you guys later. Let's go ahead. Let's do some enchanting right now. We have 130,000 for our hoe. I really want to get Echo Harvest, but it's not good enough for us. So, Phantom Harvester is probably the best we're going to do here. We also are going to upgrade this pickaxe here because it's not bad, and we do have a decent amount right there. So, second upgrade on our hoe. Do we get good Echo Harvest? No, we do not. Phantom Harvest it is. 70-30. There's a good chance we fail this, but nope, we're getting really good luck. We have about 2 or 3. Oh, no, we got like 3 more enchants. Phantom Harvest yet again. Right there, boom. Phantom Harvest 3, so it's gone from 1 to 3. Come on, 25% to fail. All right, we're good. Final, possibly. Flamewalker is, from what I've heard, the best enchant in the game when it procs, so we're going to go ahead and get that. And I believe this should be our final enchant right here. It is really cheap, so you can probably max a hoe. Ooh, okay. Harvest Surge is very good, but I think we want to go for this just based off of the good percentage and how rare this is to find. I don't think you find this that much, so we're gonna go for Perfect Harvest, even though I don't think it's really good for our hoe. Perfect. Wow, that was really good. We are at 14 successes and 3 failures on our hoe, which is kind of insane. Let's go ahead. Let's start upgrading our pickaxe as well. Again, for this, we are looking purely for momentum and efficiency. Those are the only things we want. Momentum or efficiency. We're going to go for momentum for now because it is a little rarer. 73% chance. Going ahead and getting that on there really quick. Easy peasy. Efficiency right there. I don't even know what any of these other enchants do. I just know efficiency and momentum are the go-tos. 12,000 per level now. So this should be our final one here. Momentum is higher chance. It is a low chance though, so I'm expecting this to fail. If this doesn't fail, wow, we did not get any fails. Okay, we do have one more. This is the final one. Efficiency 4. We're going to go ahead and put that on there. There's no way this one doesn't fail. We can't have a clean sweep. This is going to fail. I'm pretty expecting of it. It does. There it is. All right, let's go ahead, guys. I want to go to the mine, and I want to test how good this new pickaxe is. Then we're going to go back to our island, and we're going to get all that stuff set up. So I'll cut back when we're in the mines, and we'll go ahead and see how good is this new pickaxe we just got. All right, we are back in the mines. I'm going to go ahead and I want to see what our pickaxe is like when we have 100% momentum. That's the main thing, because this is kind of slow. I mean, again, it is a wooden pickaxe, so I'm not expecting it to be super fast. The plan was we were going to save all that energy we had for when we were level 15, and you'll see on the top right, or even on the bottom right above our hotbar, we are, or right there, we are level 10, so we're getting really close to level 15, so there's a good chance we should have saved all that essence. But my thought process is, if we have a really good pickaxe, there's no need in waiting. So we might just stick with wooden for the entire map. That might even be the play. This is not that much faster than when we had only momentum 1 and efficiency 2, so maybe this was a waste of upgrades, but it's fine. At least we now have a decent pickaxe. I want to go ahead and eventually get some of the good, better enchants, the non-block breaking speeds, the ones that do like AoE and stuff, because that'll help a lot with leveling up. So that is something to look forward to. We do have a decent amount of energy collection on this pickaxe, so not too bad. All right. Let's go ahead, though, guys. Let's get into the bread and butter of this episode. We are going to be focusing on our base. So let's go ahead. Let's do /clan. Teleport over to our clan. Look on the right side. You will see our ores, our crops, and our resources, wood, all at 30,000. So we have to do a lot of work. Now, one thing I was told by a comment is I'm screwed. Pretty much this yellow border around the base is where everyone can place their units. So having my base in the corner, like my idea, is really just not going to work. So we're going to have to end up moving it to the middle. But my thought process is if we go ahead, spend all of our resources now, we can actually just pick it up later. In the last episode, I picked it up and I deleted all of our resources. So I'm not going to do that mistake. I'm going to go ahead, spend everything, okay? Buy all that. And then we're going to immediately start to upgrade our town hall to level 3. I believe we're able to, right? Yes, we are. We're not going to move this until we are out of resources, and then we're going to go ahead and build a base. I'm not sure what the whole plan is for the base, but we do have more of these, so we can go ahead and place them down over in our farming corner over here. Our builders are going to be a little busy for 2 minutes, so I don't know if we're even going to be able to place these right now. No, we're not. That is the one thing I do not like, but that's also how Clash of Clans works, so it makes a lot of sense. But we're going to have a lot of waiting and a lot of building in this episode. So I guess I'll go ahead. I'll bring you guys back in a second when we're able to place these things. And then we're going to have to wait 15 seconds each. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of waiting. Now, I do think there is a way to get more builders. I think you might be able to get more builders with a rank. And then also later on, they're probably going to add more builders huts. So I'm not sure what the options are at the moment. But yeah. With these right here, though, the cultivator, the harvester, and the drill, we should be gaining a lot of resources, and the plan is to automate our resource gathering. I mean, I don't want to have to grind if I don't have to, you know? So we're going to go ahead. Once this town hall upgrades, I believe there should be more we can buy. So I'm going to go ahead, guys. I'll bring you back in a second. We're going to check the shop, and then we're going to place a bunch of cultivators, drills, and harvesters. Alrighty, our town hall is pretty much done. Let's go ahead, guys. Should be like 3-4 seconds. Wait for that to finish. Boom, it's done. Let's do shop, and let's go ahead buy the rest of the drills right here, the containers, and we need to buy the carrier platforms. We did unlock a Tesla turret. When attacked, this turret generates a short-range burst of lightning to devastate your enemies. So that seems pretty good. We have the plasma, we have the flame, another troop camp, but we did not get another builder's hut. So we're gonna have to go ahead and suffer on with the slow building. 15 seconds each. I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just place all these because I don't want you to just sit around and wait. I'm gonna have to wait, but the plan is I'm gonna place all of our harvesters along this line, set up the carriers and the storage, and eventually once we do all that, we should be able to pick up our town hall and it really not matter too much. So that's gonna be the plan here, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back when this is all done. Alrighty, guys, you can see over here we have our full factory. Now, I'm missing 3 of these, and I'm not sure if they just weren't given because I messed up something, or if they weren't given because they don't exist for that tier. But you'll see over here we have a total of 3 of each. We've got 3 crop, 3 wood, and 3 mining. So we are now gathering about, I think it's 15 every like 5 seconds. And we have 60k capacity for each of them. I also went ahead and I started the tier 4 upgrade over there. You can see got 2 minutes left. So that's going to go ahead and go. But we have all these walls and I need to kind of think, I'm going to pick all this up, right? What am I going to build? Like, how am I going to build this? So I'm going to pick that up. Our town hall, I want to get to tier 6 before I move it to the middle because tier 6 is the highest tier. And that way we won't have to rebuild ever again. But it all just takes a long time of upgrading and placing. We also have our troops. We haven't done any raiding. We don't know how this fully works. So do I keep these here? Do I pick them up? It's there's a lot to it. Now, I do notice in my inventory, guys, I've been buying stuff and I definitely have not been getting it. So it might be a situation where you don't want to spam to buy because that might mess it up somehow. I'm not really sure. We did have the Tesla coil in the shop, and you can see in my inventory there definitely is no Tesla coils. So I'm wondering if that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? And we do have more flame turrets, but we also don't have more plasma turrets. So like maybe I don't really know, guys. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm unlocking the upgrades for them. We still have a whole minute on that, which is insane. So yeah, guys, it's going to be a lot of waiting and a lot of cuts in this episode because I'm going to be building. That's the whole plan, is we're building out a full clan. Hopefully we get a decent stop. And I'm not sure. This does have a lot to it. Although I feel like it would be a lot better with your friends because it's just me. So I'm sitting here and I'm upgrading this base. And while I'm upgrading this base, nothing is happening. No progression is being made. No one's mining, no one's upgrading their enchants on their hose or on their pickaxe, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do as a solo. 25 seconds left on this. We're gonna go ahead, get that. We're gonna buy the rest of the shop. We might even be able to hit tier 6 in this episode, and we didn't really do much, so it might not be that hard. One other thing though, guys, is we can go over here. We can actually upgrade each of these to level 2. That's where it's going to start to get expensive, is when we upgrade all these to level 2, it's costing 300 each. There's 9 of them. That's 3k right there. And then also, it's going to take a total of about 20 minutes. So I am definitely not doing that on camera. That's going to be something I do off camera, probably just like semi-AFK. I'm just going to do it as we go. But you'll see here, guys, we do have even more. We can get 3 more of each of those 3 carrier platforms. Buy the Tesla turret. Now, I'm going to try spamming and see what happens. Okay, so we got 3. Yeah, see, and that got rid of everything else. Oh, it's because you can only buy certain types of turrets. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right, so there's a limited amount of turrets you can get, and I must have just happened to buy all of the flame turrets, so that makes a lot of sense. So you guys have to pick your turrets very carefully. Let's go over here. Town Hall level 5, 6,000. We are 1 level away. This is 4 minutes. I'll bring you guys back when that's done. Alrighty, we officially reached Town Hall level 5. If we go ahead and check, we need to buy the rest of the buildings. Now, the problem is, though, we are running sparse on our resources. We do not have very many left, so we're going to have to go ahead and we're going to have to see if we can even get the tier 6. I'm going to go ahead and buy all of those as plasmas, buy the rest of the walls. A lot of walls. We have a lot to work with, and if we go ahead and right-click on this, we are definitely not going to have enough. We need 15,000 of each and 50 minutes. That is insane. What? Okay, so we're not going to be able to get that, at least not right now. We might be able to get that in this episode, though, because, again, the plan is passive generation, and we are at a decent amount. I mean, we're not maxed out at all, but I'm going to be slowly upgrading these, and it'll be really good. So maybe we can hit 15,000, and then we have to wait the 50 minutes. By the time I hit that, I'm probably just going to say that will be the end of the episode, because 50 minutes, I'm not going to sit here for 50 minutes, guys. That's crazy. I might come back. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But this is looking really good, guys. We have to start working on our base. I do want to hit tier 6 before I actually rearrange everything, so kind of in a predicament there, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to be placing more of our printers. I'm going to just call them printers at this point because that's pretty much what they do. They do just print. We have a full row back here. I'm also going to go ahead and start upgrading these slowly once we're done placing everything. So we do have a decent amount. We have 3 more to place after this, and then I have to place the thing. I might have to pick these up, so I'm going to actually get ready to do that. Pick up and pick up. Perfect. Put them back there. Going to go ahead and place the final 3 here, and then we got to place the carriers, all that good stuff. And this is what it takes, guys, to get passive generation of resources. This is what it takes to have a good base. This is what it takes to be one of the best, guys. I think we are probably not number 1, but we're definitely up in the top 10, I would hope. I mean, this is a good looking, well, not a good looking base. This is a good upgraded base. We have a lot of upgrades. We have a lot of stuff unlocked, so I'd be very surprised if we weren't at least somewhat strong. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat strong. So I'm gonna go ahead here, the final generator there, and this is our generator farm, guys. Look at this conveyor belt of resources. This is literally insane. I have to place the carrier platforms though, so we gotta place these down too. I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I'll finish all this and I'll bring you back and show you what our entire resource factory looks like, because that was the whole plan of this episode, was to get a resource factory up and running, and I think we've done a really good job at that. Alrighty, we are back. You can go ahead and see we've upgraded every single one of our generators except for the crop ones, because crop we don't really need. So wood harvester level 2, ore harvester level 2, ore harvester level 2, crop is level 1, another wood, another ore, another wood, another ore, etc, 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 all the way down here to our final ore generator. So we are making a lot of passive income, which was the plan in this episode. We got a full-on conveyor belt of, I mean, I don't even know, conveyor belt of goodies right behind us there. And then we have this whole mess over here, which honestly, guys, I'm not even gonna bother. my plan, guys, I want to go ahead to spawn and just go do some grinding. I'm not really sure what the plan is for the rest of this map, guys, because I think we're coming up on a reset fairly soon. So this very well could be our final episode in this season. Not entirely sure. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, is next season, because we will be playing the next season, I might try to invite some people to our clan, so that way we actually have a good chance of progressing, and then also we can do some raiding, because we did no raiding this season at all. So it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I think now what we can go ahead and do, because we haven't done a lot of grinding, I mean, realistically, we're level 50 in farming, level 10, only level 10 in mining, and a measly level 4 in woodcutting. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna just grind this. We're gonna grind this really quick, get our crops up to, oh my, we actually have a capacity of 80,000 crops, which is insane. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get at least one more level. I want to see our Flamewalker proc, because that's honestly probably the best enchant. That's what I've heard, is it's really good, but I haven't seen it proc before, so I'm not really sure if it is or isn't good. I'm just taking their word for it. And yeah, I do also want to ask you guys, oh, there's the scythe thing. Whoa, that one's kind of cool. That was, what was that? That was Phantom Harvest, or was that was a scythe? Void Scythe. Okay, so Void Scythe is really good then. That actually was decent. What I wanted to go ahead and ask you guys is, what do you guys want to see in the next season? Do you want me to comp? Do you guys want me to go try hard and like grind a good amount? Or do you want me to just take it slow and just showcase everything the server has to offer? That's what I normally do, is just showcase everything that is in the server, because, ooh, lightning strike. Okay, that's the first time we've seen that. Because this is a really neat idea. I mean, I'm hoping next season at least they have more builder huts, because the building was slow. It was very slow. I mean, it wasn't too slow, because considering you can go upgrade and then go mine and then come back and upgrade and go mine and just back and forth. Nothing is telling you, oh, you have to stay there. Lightning strike is going crazy, by the way. You guys have to let me know what you want to see and you know, how you want me to play it. So let's go ahead here, guys. We should be hitting a upgrade on our hoe very, very soon. We've got about 5,000 more energy to go. And I do actually also hope next season they adjust lumberjack or wood cutting, because for me, it is not my favorite. So what I might actually do, guys, is I might recruit some players. Depending on what you guys tell me in the comments, depending on what you want to see, I might recruit a team of maybe 3 people. We'll get a miner and a lumberjack, and then I can do farming. And we can have 3 people on our island, and that way we are, you know, utilizing every single skill. One of us grinds farming, one of us grinds mining, and the other grinds lumberjack. So that way we diversify our players rather than have one person doing all 3 tiers, because it's definitely not the most efficient being the only person on a clan. I wonder, maybe you also get more stuff when you're like in a clan, like maybe you can have more different items. I'm not really sure. We did finish our tool right there, max energy. Let's go to spawn and let's go upgrade this thing. I don't know what we're gonna get. I really hope we get Echo Harvest tier 4, tier 3. I'm not sure what tier ours is yet, but boom, throw it in there. What are we gonna see? We do actually see an Echo Harvest tier 3 at 17%, so we are gonna be skipping that. Harvest Surge is not too bad, but Lightning Strike was proccing. I think out of all of these, we're definitely just gonna go for Harvest Surge here. 74% chance. Please give us a success. Our hoe is looking really good so far. We got a failure. I was about to say we're at 15 successes and 3 fails, but no, we're at 14 and 4, which is not actually, it's actually not that bad. I will take that. But that is sadly going to go ahead and be the end of this episode, probably this season for me at least. I do really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below on what you did or did not like, and subscribe if you haven't already. It does really help. And it lets me know you guys enjoy this content, enjoy the server, and you want to see more on it. So I'm going to go ahead, guys. I'm going to probably continue grinding a little bit longer. But yeah, that is most likely the end of the season. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good rest of your life. I'll see you again in the next one. Until then, much love. Later. Peace.
This cave is looking spacious, down a magma cream in a potion. Now when I dig the rose and the lava flows, I'm gonna be safe from the burning, damn it. Mining in the deep, in this dimension, I will need the TNT.